everyone, my name is Shaila Moras, lecturer working for the Department of Food Nutrition and Dietetics, Milagres College, Mangalore. In today's video, we are going to discuss about what is balanced diet. So before going to balanced diet, it's very important to know what is diet. So diet is in simple terms, it is referred to as a term which defines the types and quantities of food consumed by an individual or a group of people. So it is a choice which is made for a regular basis and which can vary. So what are the factors which determines or influences these diets are the cultural traditions, personal preferences, health goals, dietary restrictions and nutritional needs, because here person to person a diet plan will change according to their nutritional needs, the health, the person who has diabetes and a normal person, the diet will not be same. The diet will vary according to their health state as well as the cultural traditions such as vegetarians, non-vegetarians, such that. So what are the types of diet? So there are many types. Out of this, vegetarian diet, a well-known diet which includes only the plant-based substances. You can see here, a vegetarian diets rely on plant-based foods for their nutritional needs. And then next one is a vegan diet. So vegan diet is completely a plant-based diet. Animal product is not at all introduced in this diet. Next is a ketogenic diet. So ketogenic diet is something where you are consuming very less amount of carbohydrates and adequate protein and high fat. So people, those who are very much fond of maintaining their weight, those people will consume this ketogenic diet in order to maintain their weight. Okay. So next is a Mediterranean diet. So this diet is depends on the eating patterns of Mediterranean Sea. The people who are near to the Mediterranean Sea, those people consume this type of diet, which includes the vegetables, whole grains and olive oil, fish. Moderate consumption of wine is given here in a Mediterranean type of diet, as well as the limited amount of red meat as well as the processed foods. Okay. Next one is a low carb diet. So low carb diet which restricts the intake of carbohydrates. Okay. So the main aim is to reduce the intake of simple sugars as well as starches. Okay. Then is a gluten free diet. So what is gluten? Gluten is a cereal protein which is present in cereal products such as wheat, barley, all those kinds. So those people who are intolerant to gluten can avoid this gluten free diet. Okay. Next, if you see this previous slide, the vegetarian diet has different types. Okay. In vegetarian also there are many types such as ovo diet, ovo vegetarian type and lacto vegetarian type. So based on that, people who eat egg will be ovo diet. Okay, those people who drink milk along with their vegetarian diet will be the lacto diet. So that will vary. So there are many types of diets which people consider on their daily basis. Okay. So next one is now let us discuss our main topic, that is balanced diet. So it is a type of diet we are going to discuss today. So balanced diet is nothing but you are adding all the necessary food ingredients or food groups. You are selecting certain food items from very important food groups and you are making it a balanced one. So why? Because these are essential for the overall health and well-being. Okay, so you know, children, especially children, undergo malnutrition. Why? Because of the deficiency of these nutrients, main nutrients which will come from the main food groups. Okay, so you can see here, in addition, a balanced diet should provide bioactive phytochemicals, not only the nutrients which give you energy, but also you have to add certain bioactive compounds which only comes from the plant origin. Okay, so consuming fruits and vegetables is very important in order to boost your health as well as increase your immune system and fight against the free radicals produced in your body, so on. Okay, then low glycemic index foods. Okay, glycemic index nothing but reducing your blood sugar level. Foods should be consumed to get a good health, you can say. Next, you can consider this food pyramid to have a balanced diet. So you can see here first the bottom level shows the cereals, breads, potatoes, all the starch food such as cereals, all those. Okay, so here the amount you consider for your balanced diet, you can consider from this. That is for per day 6 servings of cereals, breads, potatoes, all those pasta, rice, all those you have to consider. Okay, this comes in a more level you have to consider in your plate. Okay, then comes the fruits and vegetables are very important. Just now I gave an idea of its benefits. So you have to give the 5 servings of fruits and vegetables in a day. And then comes the milk and yogurt is the dairy products. So you have to give 3 servings. You have to consume these 3 servings of milk, yogurt or cheese. Any of the milk and milk product you have to consider in your diet. Next comes the meat, poultry, egg, all those, meat products and all. 2 servings. Then comes the reduced fat, spreads or oils. Very less amount. Okay, and then also foods, drinks high in fat, sugar and salt. So all those, these 2 should be in very moderate, very less level you have to consider, but you have to consider in your diet. Although this food pyramid will give you the idea what and all types you have to you can consider all those. Okay, so now let us go for a general guidelines, and before that I want to tell you about the ideal portion of the macronutrients which you have to consider to make a balanced diet. Okay, especially the carbohydrate. You all know what are macronutrients. The nutrients which are needed by your body in a larger amount to give energy. As simple as that. So when you consider this food pyramid, you have to see the portion also. The ideal portion given by the RDA in the year 2020 is for carbohydrates it is 45 to 65%. For protein it is 15 to 35%, and for fats it is 20 to 30%. So considering this, you have to plan a balanced diet. So let us go for a final slide, that is general guidelines given to make a balanced diet. How it should be. So eat plenty of vegetables in your diet and add a variety of foods to ensure a balanced diet. When you consider this food pyramid, your plate will be consider in a variety of foods. You will get to know what are the varieties of food you have to consider. Okay, then ensure provision of health care to pregnant and lactating women. So this is an extra care you have to give to a lactating and pregnant women, where the calorific intake will be increased. Okay, the energy intake will be increased to the growing fetus. Then promote exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months. So it is necessary to have a breastfeeding for a baby which is for 6 years. Then after 1 to 3 years also you can continue. So well and good. Then feed homemade weaning foods which for the infants after 6 months, in order to keep a baby away from all the infection and digestive disorders, all those. Then ensure adequate and appropriate diets for children and adolescents, both in health and sickness. Then eat plenty of vegetables and fruits, as I said. Then ensure moderate use of edible oils and animal foods. Especially you have to make a less use of ghee, butter, all those. Then which will increase your LDL level. You have to consider that also, which will affect the heart health. Okay. Then avoid overeating. It's a very important factor. You have to consider how much you have to consume. You should not eat over any of the food in order to maintain your health. Then exercise. Exercise is very important to burn your calories and to be active. Then Then restrict salt intake. Why? Because to maintain your blood glucose level. And then adopt pre-cooking methods, okay, in order to make your food more digestible, taste good, all those kinds. Then drink plenty of water, which is very important, and to maintain temperature in your body, to increase the digestibility, all those kinds. Then use of processed foods should be less in order to have a good health. Then include micronutrient rich foods in especially in elderly people, because as they grow, as they become older, the bones health will become weak and their muscle becomes weak. So you have to add certain minerals and micronutrients, vitamins, calcium, all those. Okay. So what we studied today in this video, we learned about what is diet, what are the types of diet, what is balanced diet, and what you have to consider to make a balanced diet, as well as in terms of food pyramid, and the general guidelines given by the Indian Council of Medical Research. Thank you.